Hello, I'm Caitlin, this is Pepper, and this is an avocado plant that we have been growing from seed during lockdown. Thanks for joining us. We've been showing you lots of things that we've been growing in our indoor garden here during lockdown, and today we're here with a bit of an update on the things that we've grown so far, and we've also got two new projects for you. First is another seed growing project inspired by this very avocado plant, and the second is another way that you can grow new plants from houseplants that you might already have. We did that last time on the last video, so it's a follow-up to that. But first, an update. Now, a few weeks ago we started growing food from root vegetables. We grew 3 kinds of root vegetables: a potato, like a baby potato, a sweet potato, and ginger. So, baby potato. Put it in some water, put it in the cupboard, and then I forgot all about it, and it's gone minging, like really minging. So I had to put it in the bin. So that was not very successful. And then we had grown some sweet potato in a jar, and someone in my house got hungry and they ate the sweet potato. So that was a failure. And the third thing we planted was root ginger. Here it is. It's been sitting in water for quite a few weeks now. And absolutely nothing has happened, folks. Like nothing. Literally nothing. So I think I'm going to give up on the ginger and just put it in a curry or something. But I'm going to do some more research, see if I can find another way of growing ginger, because I think it makes a really beautiful houseplant. So stay tuned. More ginger still to come. Now, our avocado plant. As you can see, it's looking beautiful. I'm so proud of it. And it's just grown from a seed. And today we're going to do another activity inspired by this. The other thing we did last time was took some leaf cuttings from some succulents and we just popped them in here ready to start growing, and you can already see some little tiny roots growing, which is really exciting. And the other cool thing about succulents is the roots are like really bright pink colour, so they look really pretty. So that's exciting. Now on to our new seed growing project. The root vegetables were not successful, didn't work out, but this was a great success. So today's new planting is about something that is kind of using the same technique as an avocado. And it is, drumroll, mangoes! What a brilliant fruit, and I think grow into quite a nice house plant. So you get your mango. You eat your mango, and then you're left with a pip that looks a bit like this. Now this was from a couple of days ago, so it's got a bit brown. Yours will look nicer than this. And inside this pip is a seed that we're going to try growing in the same way that we did with the avocado plant. We need to get the seed out of here, so we're going to very carefully, Pepper, don't eat it. Yeah. Very carefully open this pip up to get the seed out from inside. So once you've eaten your mango, take your pip, scrub all the fibre off it, and then get an adult to help you. Because we need, hi Pepper, a chopping board and a sharp knife. Apparently there's 2 ways you can do this. You can either go around the outside with the knife and open it that way. But the way I'm going to try, because I'm a bit worried about doing that really, is just to make a hole in the top here. Hopefully, fingers crossed everyone, without cutting into the seed that's inside. So here we go, let's give it a bash. It's quite tricky. This is quite a sharp knife and it's still, Pepper, get out the road. Let's see if we can open that up. Oh. Yeah, it's quite tricky. Let's go again. Okay, we're in. And I can just see the edge of the seed there. So now I'm going to try and open it up. I might need the knife again. Pepper, get out the road. Okay, here we go. So we can kind of open this up, hopefully. No. Try again, Skinner. Let's just try taking a bit off here. Pepper, watch out. Okay. Yeah. It's quite hard. You can see here we have the seed. Whoa. Wow, look at that. kind of got this casing around it, so we don't need that casing. We can just peel that off. That's just to protect it inside the pip. And this is what's going to grow the pepper. I don't think you should eat this. That's what's going to grow our new plant. So, and if you watch the seed video with the avocado, you'll recognise this technique. So, Pepper, are you going to go and eat that? Okay, Pepper's going to go away and eat the pip. Great. Meanwhile, we've got our seed. We've got some old-fashioned kitchen roll. And we just dampen the kitchen roll with some water. Seed inside, and we just wrap it in the kitchen roll. And that is what's going to help the seed to germinate. I'll just give it a little bit more water. And then that goes into, what have I done with it? A plastic bag. Where's it gone? Did Pepper run away with the plastic bag as well? Here, let's just use this one. Here we go. Plastic bag. Goes in here. We zip that up and we leave just a little bit of air here. If you don't have one of these plastic bags, it doesn't matter. The fancy ones with the closing, you can just use an ordinary plastic bag. It's just to keep the moisture in, really. And that goes in a dark cupboard for a few weeks. And we'll just keep an eye on it and see how we get on. We should start to see some little growths coming from that. And then once it's grown some roots and some shoots, we'll be ready to plant it. So, to be continued. Now, next thing I want to show you is how to grow new plants from existing plants. One of my favourite house plants is the philodendron. And the reason it's my favourite is because it's really easy to grow, it's really easy to look after, and it's really easy to grow new plants so that you can have more plants for yourself or you can give them to pals. So this is my favourite philodendron. Can you see why I like it? Isn't it beautiful? It's got these amazing heart-shaped leaves and it really isn't too fussy about water or about the sun or anything, and they come in like different shapes and colours and different patterns. And what we can do is we can take some cuttings. So you can see here it's got quite a long stem like this. And you might think, Caitlin, why are you taking cuttings from your beautiful, nice, long plant? Because you'll just make it look shorter. But actually, taking cuttings helps the mother plant, the parent plant, the original plant to grow. So by taking cuttings, it'll encourage this plant to grow more new leaves. So it's actually really good for the plant, especially in the spring and summer like we're in now. So what we need to do, we need some clean scissors. Again, get an adult to help you if you're worried about scissors. And we look for a join in the leaves, in the plant. So can you see here there's kind of a join here, and actually you can already see little roots coming out, and that means that this is where we're going to grow new roots from and where a new plant can come from. So do you know what, I think we could probably take a little bit off this. So I'm gonna cut, what's that, 2 thumbs worth maybe below this join here. We call it a leaf node. I don't know why it's called a node. I don't know what it means. Anyway, it's like a join, like an elbow or something. Okay, so we go 2 thumbs worth underneath the join, give it a good cut, snip. Okay, and now I've got 1, 2, 3 cuttings that I can go. So I'm actually just going to cut those off as well. So there we go. So I can cut this bit away because I don't need that. And then I can cut again 2 thumbs worth underneath here. There we go. Oh, sorry. I'm flying at the camera. And again, cut this bit off. Oh, cut this bit off this one because I don't need it. Oh, there we go. 2 thumbs worth under this one. There we are. And then I'm just going to stick them in water. So this is like an old sauce bottle. I think it had like chili sauce or something in it. Filled it up with water. and these just go in like that so that the join, the node, is sitting in the water because that's where the roots are going to go from. And oh, that one's falling down. That's no good. Oh no! Right, I might need to sort that out later, folks. Okay, and this bit's going to get in the way, so I'm just going to cut that bit off. Don't need that. Stick that one in there. And the same with this one. Well, actually, that looks quite cute, doesn't it? Just keep that in the sunshine, and then in a few weeks, you'll start to see some roots growing. And you can see here, look at the roots on this one. Wow, really long. And that means that these guys are ready to plant in the soil. Look at that one, that's great. So, actually what I'm going to do with these ones is I'm going to plant them right back in the mother plant. And that just keeps it looking nice and bushy like this. So, here we go. Here's the mother plant. Finds a space in the soil. Get in there with my finger. Roots in the way, in the hole. And then just sort of pat that down to keep them in. This is getting quite busy in here, but there's definitely room for more leaves. And this one. Great. And that's how you can grow new plants from existing plants when you have philodendrons. And this will help. This one looks nice and bushy and full and gorgeous. But also what you can do is you can plant them in a new pot, like I've done with this philodendron here. It's got a different leaf pattern on it. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? So these, again, these were cuttings that I took, I grew them in water, and then I planted them up in a separate pot. And then when lockdown's finished, I can give this to my pal. It's the gift that keeps on giving. That's what I'm saying. So, hopefully that's given you lots of ideas for things that you can grow at home. I'll keep you updated on the mango seeds, fingers crossed, and also on our succulents as they keep growing. And I will be back next time. Maybe I'll have figured out a better way to grow ginger next time. And I'll be back with that. In the meantime, hope you're doing well, happy growing, and see you soon. Bye!